So this lovely friend of mine came over a couple of days ago, and we started talking, and he was like, "Hey man, hey there, all good?" "Yeah man, I got your coffee the other day and it was very nice, thanks very much, it smelled very nice, and I wanna make this coffee, man. Teach me how to make this coffee. Just watch my videos and learn." Man, I don't really have that kind of equipment at home. I need your help. I need to know how to make coffee. Don't you have a French press? No. Perhaps a V60, a Kalita? Not really. An espresso machine? No. A sock? Come on, man, you're really being very obnoxious and very, very snobbish. Teach me how to make coffee, man. I don't have any equipment. And this got me thinking that the idea of coffee in a lot of people's minds is basically instant coffee. That coffee is poured into a glass of boiling water or a glass of boiling milk, and the coffee sort of dissolves into the coffee, and we're done. This is coffee. So I thought I should make a video to teach you fellows out there how to make a cup of coffee without fancy equipments like a French press or a V60 or an espresso machine. The first time I made a cup of coffee from ground beans was some years ago, and somebody gave me a packet of lavazza. And I remember I threw in a spoon or two of the ground beans into boiling water. I let it boil for 20 seconds, 10 or 20 seconds. I turned off the flame and I let it sit there for a minute or two, and I drank it. It wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad. Well, it was better than Nescafe, if nothing else. First of all, the first thing that you need is coffee beans. You need freshly ground or freshly roasted coffee beans. Then you need a grinder to get those beans ground. How can you get them ground? Well, you can ask your roaster, you can ask the source where you got the coffee from to grind the beans for you, and they'll happily do that. We all do it because this is our business. So the first thing that you will need is coffee. The second thing that you need is water, and that's about it. And a way to perhaps boil that water. For that, you will need a stove or an electric kettle, whatever suits you, basically. The third thing that you will require is a vessel to brew the coffee in. It could be a teapot, it could be some kind of a jar which looks similar to a French press, anything, whatever you can find at home. So once you have all those things in front of you, the first thing that you will require to do is to get the right amount of coffee for the right amount of water for your coffee. We usually keep a ratio of about 1/15, but that means 1 gram of coffee equals to 15 grams of water. If you're going to make it at home and you don't have any equipment, the best thing that you're going to get is a cup, a kettle, and a teaspoon. So 1 heaped teaspoon, roughly speaking, is about 7 to 8 grams of coffee if you really load it up. So I'm going to take, for 1 cup of, which is about 250 to 300 ml of water, I'm going to take about 2 heaped teaspoons of coffee. So pour 2 heaped teaspoons of coffee in your vessel that you've chosen to brew your coffee, and on top goes your boiling hot water. Now we're not going to worry about the temperature of the water that goes into your coffee vessel, because that's not what this video is about. You mix it all a little bit with your spoon, and after that you can cover it up with a plate. You brew it for about 3 minutes, and after 3 minutes it's time to drink that coffee. Your coffee contains a lot of coffee grounds. How to get those out? For that you can use a simple sieve, a chani, and you'll get most of the stuff out. For the fines, what you can do is you can let them settle down at the bottom, wait for a minute before you take the first sip, and you're good to go. That should be good enough. So I'm hoping that this little video of ours helps in any way. If it does, do leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, like the video, those will be appreciated. So thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you have a lovely